Enjoy the new movie adaptation? Check out the original novel by Stephen King. It's our featured item of the day. Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and boy, it's amazing just how much of a storm is coming. The taxi industry. This is going to be demonetized, I know, but I've got to rant. So anyway, in what was it? Sandton, South Africa, there was another taxi protest. And here's the thing. I don't know how clear I've made it on this channel. I'm okay with you protesting. I'm okay with you writing letters. I'm okay with you voting. I'm okay with you, shouting in the streets that you disagree with something. I'm not okay with blocking traffic. I'm not okay with hurting people, and I am not in favor of destruction of property, which is what the taxi industry, at least overseas, has resorted to. In South Africa, there was a Uber driver whose car was torched, literally torched, by a metered taxi driver. And here's the funny thing. The metered taxi guy didn't deny it, and in fact, he seemed oddly proud of it. He was quoted saying, "The main problem is the Minister of Transport. The main problem is the Minister of Transport. The department knew very well that the app is illegal," referring to the Uber app. "They authorized it to make confusion among ourselves." What? So this thing is going to roll like this. Burning this side, burning that side. I think the minister is wrong to allow the Uber to operate without consulting the Taxi Association. Oh, yeah, you think the government needs to consult with the Taxi Association before letting competition? Yeah, 2 vehicles belonging to Taxify and Uber were set alight while the drivers were inside. They managed to escape unharmed. Thursday's attacks are the latest series against the ride-hailing service drivers. Police spokesperson Mavele Monsanto, said, "So far we don't have any arrests. We have started with the investigation. People who witness must come forward. We have opened a case of malicious damage and property." So it's interesting that there's no arrest since, we have, at the very least, one guy who not only admitted to doing it, but bragged about doing it. And, here's the thing. I'm going to talk to you again, that taxi industry. Here's a little clue. The Uber app is not illegal. I mean, it's not fair. It's totally not fair that you guys have certain regulations and Uber drivers do not. But you know what? That is called legality. They found a legal loophole to get around that stuff. It shouldn't happen, but it happens all the time with any industry. You know what? You just got to figure out how to deal with it. But here's the thing. The app itself is not illegal. And you are burning cars with people inside. Had those people not escaped, you'd have killed people. Why? For your job? Look, I'm sorry. I know times are scary. I am making YouTube videos during the adpocalypse, which, you know what? That is a really scary time to be making videos. You know what? I'm losing a lot of money. But I'm not going down to YouTube and burning their headquarters down. No. I am finding ways to compensate, to get other means of money. Here's the thing, folks, taxi drivers. I know times are tough, and you have never had to really deal with this. You have had a monopoly on this industry, this car transportation industry, for 60 or so years. It's not surprising that you don't want to see it go away, but here's the thing. It's gone. That strangled you had, it's gone. Will Uber go out of business? They have a very good chance of going out of business because of poor business decisions, but other companies will come around. They will do the app service and they will figure out how to make it work and profitable. It's not illegal and it's providing jobs. Right now, the only major downside to Uber, aside from you not getting as much business, is that drivers signed on, they were making pretty good money, and now they're not making money. For some reason, it's interesting that the taxis industry feels like Uber drivers deserve to make less money and to be impoverished because Uber dared to give them competition. No. Taxis, you can make an app. You can drop the prices. You can have better service. You can have cleaner cars. You can have friendlier drivers. That's the thing. If Uber went up and matched your prices today, I have a prediction. I believe Uber would still be eating your lunch because our cars are nicer. We can arrive within minutes, and most of us are still friendlier. That's how it is. So I'm sorry if I don't feel bad for you. I really am. You can make your service better. You can compete. But this burning stuff to the ground and this potentially killing people has got to stop. Are you kidding me, guys? This is asinine. This is insanity. Guys, it's competition. And without competition, things don't improve. Heck, honestly, you should be complaining to the taxi industry itself, the taxi association, like, hey, Uber's coming along and they have offered better working conditions for their Uber drivers. Maybe not better pay, but hey, they've got some pretty good deals. I can take a week off from driving Uber like I did this week if I just don't want to drive. Maybe you should start fighting for some of those rights instead. I don't know. It's just, it bothers me how much these taxi drivers just feel like they are owed this, that this is their market and they deserve it. No, you don't deserve it. You are not owed anything. You are not owed anything. You have to work for it. The taxi industry has not had to work for their success for the most part. They came into town, they collected, and they monopoly. And thanks to the government with the medallion system, they now control it. Because here's the thing, taxis used to be an entrepreneurial job. Anyone could do it. But to control the influx of drivers, they created the medallion system. And when there's only so many medallions, guess what? The prices go up. I hear some medallions sell for over $1 million. For the right to do a job that most people agree sucks. And who's going to buy those medallions? The companies are going to buy the medallions. Heck, the companies will even bid on the medallions. So you know what? That medallion system needs to go away. And I'm sorry that someone found a way, no, actually I'm not. I am not sorry someone found a way around the medallion system because it's an outdated system. And taxis, you need to adapt. You need to adapt. You know what? I'm sorry. Figure something out. If you spent half the amount of time protesting as you do figuring out a solution, I bet you could come up with a good way to compete with Uber and Lyft. But burning cars to the ground with people inside, potentially burning people alive, I'm sorry, not cool with it. Not cool with it. Anyway. So, what do you folks think? Do you believe taxis should be burning cars to the ground, destroying property just because their job is no longer secure? Do you think that the government should be talking with the taxi association? Okay, I'm going to comment one more thing. The fact that they made the comment, hey, the government should have talked to the taxi association before letting Uber in. Why? Does someone need to talk to McDonald's if there's a burger joint that wants to be opened a block away? Does the government owe it to Toyota to talk to them before Nissan opens a car lot? Does the government need to talk to 7-Eleven if a convenience store is to be opened? That is the mindset of these taxi drivers. They feel like this is their world and they own it. They don't own it. It's up for grabs and competition is good. And yes, I'm a capitalist. I believe in competition. I believe in the free market. Some person said, this is not what Karl Marx wanted. Great. I don't want what Karl Marx wanted. I don't. I want people to work where they want, open the business, and hey, you know what? I want them to try. And if they fail, I want them to fail legitimately. And if they succeed, I want them to succeed legitimately. And so some people might be saying, well, why are you driving for Uber when they're trying to stifle the competition? Guys, yes, they're trying. They're failing big time. And they're losing big money doing it. And that strategy is going to change soon, I believe. But I do not advocate of the burning down. This video has gone on way longer than I expected. I didn't know what I was going to be saying when I started this video. I read this article. Heck, today's supposed to be e-commerce Saturday. I'm supposed to be talking about eBay, Amazon, and I even was going to talk about like a new site for where you could buy used books. But I guess that's just going to have to, because there's just a lot of this news today. So anyway, we're going to end it there. Oh wow, I'm going to hit the 10-minute mark. That's good for YouTube algorithm. What do you think of the story? What do you think of these actions? comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, especially ones like this that do not get monetized and have virtually no chance of getting monetized, if you want to donate $1 to my Patreon account, that would be great. $5 a month will get you access to exclusive videos not seen to anyone else. If you want to drive for Uber and get a nice little bonus, there's a referral link below. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.